Come have some fun and watch some games. Time to get crazy. It's night and day. Yeah. Night and Day, back again.
Yes, we are back. We're back in the world of Batman Telltale Series.
Oh yeah, we're about to start episode 2, Children of Arkham, where it looks like we're going to dive into part 2, which is really going to take place before part 1, because we get to be young, little, tiny, Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. I love all the echoes that came from it. Yeah, these are echoes from the past, I guess. Yeah, I guess we're going through the very popular, I guess, backstory of Bruce Wayne here. But we'll see. I guess this game has slightly, deviated, I guess, from some of the standard backstory. So I'm curious if they did any changes here or not.
Yeah, and they are also letting you carve your own path so far. You can be a more brutal Batman if you want to. We don't know if they're going to let us actually go over that threshold and be the kind of Batman who kills people, because there are multiple versions of Batman where he kills people, including the original Batman killed people. Right. It wasn't a big thing. So he had guns, he killed people. So the current, most commonly well-known version of the character is that that's his one rule and he doesn't kill people. But we don't know if this game is going to be telling that story or a different story. They've already changed up a number of things.
Right, yeah, exactly. So I guess, yeah, we'll dive in and see what this, what episode 2 has for us. So,
yeah, let's do it!
Yeah.
I'm going to periodically look over as if I'm talking to you, but you guys probably noticed that we're remote this time. So we're going to try and get these games to you in whatever means possible. It's been a challenge for us to record lately, but we're going to make it happen even if we have to jump through some extra hoops to do it.
Exactly, yeah. We're going to keep playing these games. We're going to get some progress and see the future of these games.
We will change Gotham. Harvey Dent.
Yeah, so this all happened in the last episode. We've got jacked Harvey, and man, this game, I've forgotten the style, the hard-hitting style of the Telltale games, because episode 1 was done in a flash, and it did have a lot of content, but it was over with so quickly. It was hard-hitting, and it was just done before you know it, and
it's dangerous.
We just came to this off of Life is Strange, and that game is obviously a different company, different style, but those episodes were also 5 episodes, but they were a lot longer.
This is Selena.
Yeah, for sure. This game is I thought there was going to be a little bit slower pace, but yeah, it's been a while since we hit one of these Telltale games, and they definitely try to be as heavy hitting and as it seems as fast paced as possible, which is is kind of nice. You get to see the story unfold, and your choices. You don't have a lot of time to go through them. You just got to be very quick about your decision making, and then kind of live with those decisions afterwards.
The Waynes.
Yeah, that's true. That's another thing that affects the pacing is the decisions. They force the timer on you, and it's faster in this game than it was in Walking Dead most of the time. So, Walking Dead had a few quick-moving decision timers, but most of them had a lot slower timer before your decision or before your choice was up. And this game is probably, the overall game is probably 10%, 20% faster just based on that. That time is ticking.
Yeah, for sure. yeah, exactly. By the time you really process all the new data that you've been given, you get a couple seconds to make that next step, that next choice, and then you're just okay, got to carry forward.
Yeah, so...
yeah, it definitely helps the pacing, for sure.
Yeah. Because of that, there were at least 2 choices I made that I would have chosen something else. For sure. Time pressure was pretty rough. Oh my goodness.
Yep, Prime Alley.
They should really... DC has some names and some things that are fantastic and long legacy, and some things that they should change the name of. Crime Alley.
Yeah. You couldn't find a more on-the-nose name for a place for murders to happen.
Come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
This can't be true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
Yeah,
I wish I
exactly.
could. There are
Oh.
no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
Oh, so
So Alfred is
Alfred.
corroborating it?
yeah,
Dreading
exactly.
This day for nearly 2 decades.
So that
Instead
means
of that, maybe you should have told us the truth, Alfred.
exactly.
I want to hear it from you.
Yeah, exactly.
The truth is,
Could have prepped us for this.
they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money
We
takes
kept their
you.
secrets.
Yeah, or I'm not corrupt. Like,
Yeah.
we're not gonna...
You kept their secrets for them. I'm trying to help you understand. And
Yes,
try
please.
harder.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good dialogue. Good Bruce.
Hill
boy.
greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton
To
Hill,
what
and
end, though?
Falcone, they were
What was
partners.
Thomas Wayne trying to get
Nothing
out of
happened
everything?
in
Right.
Gotham without them knowing.
Did they work together? Yes.
Yeah.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing.
But in several ways, he was a
Want
piece
you
of
to
shit.
know,
Well,
I
yeah,
tried
exactly.
so
He
hard.
actually,
I couldn't stand to be
he
around
actually
your father
destroyed the
anymore.
city.
But then
Most of the decisions.
they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door.
No kidding. You would have been a horrible piece of shit yourself if you
It
did.
was out of
Exactly.
love.
Oh, your parents were killed. See you later, kid.
I know they were mixed up in the worst stuff, but you can handle it now.
Oof. You
That's-
let me down? Or dot,
Yeah.
dot, dot,
You
maybe.
really let me down, Alfred. I don't know if I can.
I understand.
I mean, Alfred should have told us the truth.
Yeah, exactly.
This
We
is
could
the
have,
first time I've
we
been
could have had
back
something,
since
put a plan together. Like,
when the police called me to collect
if we knew this was
I thought
out,
they'd finally
and like
arrested your
actively try
father.
to make it
I
better.
couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity.
Yeah, if we
to
had heard this from
kill
Alfred
Thomas
ahead of time, we would have been prepared.
He was
Especially, like, no...
to
If we're in the middle of politics right now, there would have been at least, like, a ready response for the scandal.
there it was.
Right, right.
My father had enemies,
Oh, had
so...
enemies. If
Yeah,
father
in
was
this
like-
version of the story,
He would have had
Joe Chill could have been hired.
It's a fair assumption.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't
Because
think
yeah, if Thomas has mob
You
ties,
always
like
said it was a
he's going to be a
simple
target
hunt.
at some point.
in 20 years you've never wavered from that story?
Because we didn't think it was a
I can
story.
recall every moment of that night in vivid detail.
Yeah, we like
Maybe
our
that's
whole
why.
idea of what our parents were now
Sometimes
is
we
shattered.
block out things we don't
Right.
want to face.
I expected Alfred to kind of say,
there was
no,
some
Falcone is
detail.
full of crap, but it looks like...
Yeah.
What? You're gonna investigate Crime Alley 20 years later?
He's gonna. I mean, he's still. There's still evidence that he's not aware of.
If he had wanted to do that, I would understand because of the obsession and like this is driving his whole life. But he would have done that, you know, he would have been
Yeah.
all over this crime
For the first
scene.
time, like,
Yeah.
he becomes Batman. Like, this is what he's doing.
Right. Even before he's fully organized as Batman. He's
Right.
doing any sort of
He thought he
analysis
was
he can.
invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
It's hard to see him as a criminal.
Yeah.
I still
I
don't...
just... I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
But the rest of the time, he was a piece of crap again. Thanks, Alfred.
But he actually, like, actually killed thousands with the
Yeah.
stuff he was doing.
Every once in a while, he was an upstanding citizen.
Yeah, exactly. He was still your father
I love
then
that
too.
movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
Really?
Oh
I never
man.
knew that. She was always so good to me.
But then shouldn't she? I mean, she could do a screening anywhere, right? Doesn't have to be right next to Crime Alley.
Maybe Crime Alley didn't get its name until after the murder. I don't remember, but still, it's still.
Maybe. Maybe.
Like, Gotham City is an awesome name, awesome setting. And then you have, like, Central City from The Flash, where it's like, what? You can't name your city Central City.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Oh, see, we can even
Ooh. Ask him why, I guess.
send him to jail. Oh, ... maybe?
Ask him
Yeah, I think I
why.
would have gone ... on that one.
My parents could
We
him.
don't necessarily know yet.
Why would he just shoot them?
I was curious if he...
He was stabbed to death in prison.
Oh,
No
okay.
one mourns for Joe Chill.
Yeah, if he would explain his, like, ties or if he was hired or something like that.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that,
I think you know. Alfred.
there are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Really? What's...
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
What is the point of... I mean, I guess they want to use something to drive the current narrative forward, the current story, by giving Bruce Wayne this extra information that he needed, that he has repressed or forgotten from this original murder. But it just seems... Normally this obviously drives his background, but not his future.
Yeah, exactly. So, we're missing a piece of what happened to him to, I guess, further the story along.
Yeah, I guess we need to find out something key about Thomas or Martha, because now that we're learning new things about them, we need to learn...
Right.
Was this murder... Yeah, okay, related to... So Falcone had
Ties to this.
him murdered.
Yeah.
Thomas was sure that Falcone was the one who hired this guy.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, so Thomas is convinced that Falcone is behind, all of this. For a specific reason.
So that extra detail will make us go after Falcone harder.
Yeah.
We just had him. I mean, is he in jail now? He should be, right? We hung him up for the cops.
Yeah, exactly. He should, but they've said that he's like tied
Bruce,
to.
are you all right?
I mean, he has the cops under his,
Wasn't a bug.
under his finger
They
too.
were assassinated.
Maybe he's already treated.
Carmine Falcone knows why.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey!
There
The
we
intro to part 2 was much shorter than the intro to part 1.
Yeah, that is true. I always forget that these episodes have these like beginning sections, these intros here. They're usually like pretty. They're usually pretty epic with how they set them up.
Yeah, Walking Dead, especially season 4,
Oh,
or the final
practically
season
the
or
fan.
whatever. Yeah, had that interesting intro. But I guess since all of these were sold separately originally, that's why they all have their own separate credit sections and intros and everything. Hey, it's Mohawk Guy.
It's that guy.
This could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
I appreciate it.
Look, I get that.
You owe
okay?
me because he
It
definitely
means
does.
a lot to
but-
me.
Yeah, but that's not normally how we...
Us, Bruce.
Yeah, we'll try to
Make
be
it
as
easier.
friendly as possible here.
The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay.
We'll push buttons when we have to on
Hey,
criminals,
tell
but
me
it
what
seems
this
like
is
a little
about.
bit strange.
Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Oh, he didn't like that. We got
Fine,
the...
fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want
Oh, so
anyone
right there we
sticking
could
away
have
from my
told
debate
him
with
that
Bill.
Falcone killed his
Gentlemen?
parents or whatnot.
Right.
It didn't give us the flag of Harvey will
It will
remember.
remember.
The information
Yeah.
you gave me, Bruce. You won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh,
I will never get over like
I was going to contact your
WWE
office first thing,
superstar Two-Face.
but everything's been a little busy.
Sorry, Harvey. I was going to tell you.
What, tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
You can buy.
That a fact?
all of his drug market
reason
for
I said
freaking
yes to this.
$200.
Unorthodox request.
It's about to be a liquidation sale.
Well, that cop
Job
is
bringing in Falcone.
just taking it
Now, that
totally
son of a
easy.
bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee.
PD,
Not
pretty
this
light,
Mr.
pretty
Wayne,
light work.
Sergeant Rene
on
Montoya.
criminals.
Hey,
wanted to
Montoya.
Hey.
Some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Some? Thanks.
Yeah. I got a handful. There's like 3 people that actually care about it.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing. ...
Maybe?
Yeah, definitely.
It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Yeah. I don't want to give anyone any ammunition.
All right, Falcone's
Yeah.
inside.
He's a hero.
Say
He's a
what you
freak.
say.
Like,
We'll be out there.
He's the best person alive. I hear he's a great kisser.
hey, you guys, tell any women you know that he is he's fantastic in bed.
I could just imagine.
What? This is, I can't.
Okay.
You get the giant title card of Children of Arkham on like the close up of the oldest guy we've seen so far.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Clout. My
Who
own
is-
wife.
yeah, who
came
is
to
this
See me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
Need to
Piss
talk.
off the wrong guy, or we need to talk is fine, yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to talk.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you.
Man,
You're your father's
Robert
son.
Loggia.
Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close.
I think they give him some medication for his
More than friends.
tonsils
More
here.
like cousins. Going back decades.
Tell me what you know.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you have something to do with his death?
I don't think there is medication for like
So that's
40
what this is
years
really
of
about.
smoking.
That's true.
20-year-old killer.
Two.
Yeah.
Take a Tylenol.
The lozenge isn't going to help bring
You
his,
and me. We're practically
bring his body
family.
back.
I thought you'd have figured that
This
out.
guy sounds like his normal speaking voice is what I would think the Two-Face voice would be.
Maybe
Yeah.
I should have spelled it out.
That's so true.
Got a whole closet.
I'm
full of
nothing
birthday
like you.
presents
Nothing
I was
like
never
you.
able
Yeah.
to give you.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
Oh.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different.
Ooh.
Your father, Hill.
And me. We all smoked 4 packs a day.
Damn this pain. I can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there.
Like, yeah, your dad used
Be
to
a
look
good
us
boy
up.
and
That's
help Uncle
nicotine.
Carmine out, huh?
Oh, good. There's something that you want immediately. Tell us all about our father's murder. We're not going to give you morphine.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we could give him triple the dose. Oh, what? We have to choose now? This is
No way.
this is where you ask your question, Bruce.
Really.
This
What
is
the
where
heck?
you ask your question. You don't have, you've got leverage. Use it. You want to know something? He wants something. Easy. Let's trade. Come on.
I mean, why? I guess in case this is timed, but
I don't think so. I think we're looking at
uh,
the choice for this particular chapter or whatever. Choice number
I
1.
mean, like, Herndon, I don't know. I still don't think Bruce like would do that. Well, actually, no. He probably would because this is his parents we're talking about here.
Yeah, it's also not kill him. And like we said before,
Yeah.
Batman won't kill you, but he will break every bone in your body if he needs to
Right.
apply pressure or get some information out of you.
Exactly.
Or at least,
yeah.
like, I think that's the version we're moving forward, because like there are the versions where he does no harm at all.
Right. Where he just does whatever damage he needs to, but he won't like go out of, or he won't like press any harder to actually cause extensive injury.
Yeah, it's all like, it's purely psychological warfare where he'll try to scare people, but he won't actually break bones or do
Right.
anything that pushes that envelope. Whereas sometimes he'll do anything, like as long as the person's still alive, fine.
Yeah.
And other times he'll even kill. So I think you and me wanted to forward the middle path Batman, where he will hurt you, or he'll go ahead and break some bones and apply a lot of pressure, twist that nerve, but he won't kill you.
Right. Yeah. I agree. I think we're on the same page there for sure. Especially with how we treated the guy in the last 2 episodes in the warehouse.
Yeah.
So I don't on this front. I could definitely see him hurting Falcone. Obviously he's not Batman right now. He's Bruce Wayne. So you don't really want put Bruce Wayne in a position to have Falcone come after him. But I don't know. This is his parents. I feel like he would be kind of seeing red at this point.
Actually, I think both of those are okay. He's seeing red, and he would want to put Falcone in a position where he would come after Bruce Wayne, because that gives him more opportunities to try and get to him as Batman.
Right. That could make him slip and or give him an easy way in, for Falcone.
Right, yeah. It puts Falcone into motion where he's trying to actively go out and do something that is something that Batman is now aware of. He knows what he can set him up so many ways that way, put Bruce Wayne in ostensibly easy target locations and then set a trap for Falcone.
Right. So, I think, should we go hurt him?
I think so.
I'm leaning towards hurt him, yeah. If somebody did that to my parents and they have that information that they're not going to give me, I'm in this position, I might just do that.
Yeah, especially if we can still... Well, this might be just one or the other because we're at one of these official choice points, but realistically, if he was there, he could hurt him and then say, we'll give you the morphine if you tell us what we want to know.
Exactly.
Use that leverage.
Right, yeah, exactly.
I don't think he's about to pick this up and stab it right into his eye.
That would be insanity.
That would.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see how far they take it.
It is rated M. I mean,
That's
you
true.
never know.
That's true, yeah. It hurt him is he'll never walk again kind of thing. It's holy crap, I was not expecting this. All right, let's see how far they take it here.
I am not here to take care of you. You deserve to...
If you're going to go that far, I think you have to unplug the heart monitor, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know the truth. How much of your old man is in you?
We'll get the
Unplug.
truth?
Somebody make it.
Yeah. Give me answers is fine.
You alive,
Yeah.
but only until I have answers.
What? Then he's never going to give you answers.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne seed.
Now he knows what your
He loved you,
your line is.
He did it all for you. He protected his own. But if you got on his bad side,
Oh, this is a different
your
Thomas
father
Wayne.
was more ruthless than any of us. He had a switch,
Yeah. It leads to the Batcave.
Made us all rich,
Yeah.
including you. Some people just have the mind for it.
So you took him out.
It was one of the most
We want to
brilliant
still
men
find
I
out
ever
about
knew.
Falcone's...
Until you
Like
hide
his
Roll.
ties to
to
that.
take him
Yeah,
out.
right.
What, you really think I ordered the hit? Sure, I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
I was too busy smoking.
You can't trust anyone
got an
in
alibi.
Gotham. Least of all those
The guy I
you
got
call
my
friends.
cigarettes from. We were roommates.
Oh, what?
Oh.
No way.
They're waiting for you in hell.
Whoa, she's
What
got some sort of something going on with her veins.
The bastard had to die.
Somebody's injected her with that same thing that made the cops
yeah.
go crazy.
Right, that neurotoxin and whatnot.
Yeah.
Get a doctor! Secure this floor!
Yeah, dude, M rating, go. Falcone's already dead?
Holy crap! I was thinking there's a couple episodes left before, for more answers or something. Holy crap, that's crazy.
And that was Montoya who killed him?
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
she's this friendly cop who's usually on Bruce's side, or at least reasonable. She's the antithesis to Harvey Bullock, right? He's the
Right.
asshole who hates Batman, and she's the friendly one.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Holy crap! They really just pulled the rug out.
Get out.
Yeah, way to go,
That
Telltale.
is awesome.
Why would she
do something like
That's
this.
what we were hoping for. An M-rated
This
Batman
biggest
game means
crime
there
lord in our grasp.
major crap can happen. Something was wrong with her.
Something was wrong with her for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in.
But nobody
She's
saw
so different
the
from
physical
the-
differences.
Yeah, I know. It's in her veins. You
Other
can
officer
actually
gone
see.
rogue.
I guess that could just be a difference between the writing and the animation.
Maybe.
It was supposed to be more subtle or something.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims.
Come on, dude.
And now it is a PR disaster.
Brr,
How can we
PR.
fight against corruption when our own cops are redecorating
I'm
the
never gonna
precinct
win.
with their prisoners' brains. Listen, we gotta get out in front of this.
Now I have to go
We're gonna
join
spin it
Street
as best
Fighter.
we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
Let's get the
Details are still
facts
coming in.
first.
We're investigating.
Yeah,
The
for
usual.
sure.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Brr.
They need complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
I don't think how was a complex fact. She pointed and pulled the trigger.
Still need answers.
Yeah, exactly. He had a gun. She had a gun, and now there's bullets in Falcone.
Says anything. I have to know why she did this.
You are not going to leave a civilian in an interrogation room.
No way.
Come on.
Falcone's been murdered.
There's no way.
I mean,
I get like he runs the city, but this is a little. This
Yeah,
is a
there-
little much.
yeah, this is against, like, this. Anything she says at this point would not be admissible, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's
like,
not an
for
actual representative
an
of
attorney.
the
Right.
law, or yeah, he's not law enforcement and he's not an attorney, so it doesn't matter what
Right.
she said. This is like,
Exactly.
this is way too convenient for letting Batman get in alone with her.
Still visible beneath
This
her
is
skin.
like a scenario where it would never happen. Nothing approaching this would happen in real life, guys.
Right. Yeah. Gordon's not going to be like, oh well, if she talks, just let me know.
Fresh
You guys
injections.
just hang out. She just killed somebody, but
Doesn't look like blood.
if you want to be her friend, just let me know.
Yeah, like
Alfred, I
if
think I found the substance. Analyze it,
Bruce-
forward me the result.
he might have been able to work it out so that he got in with, if he was in really good with Gordon, he could be like in the room and watch as an official police officer interrogated her.
Right.
But he couldn't just be the sole person in this room with her. There's no effing way.
Unless that means Gordon still knows, or Gordon does know
Awful feeling
that he's
something
Batman.
terrible happened.
What do you
I mean-
remember?
Ooh, yeah,
Everything is
that's
such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh man.
Oh God, Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you
I mean,
were
this
drunk,
is
Sergeant.
incredibly.
Oh, the
temporary.
vein spot has moved to the other side of her face.
Listen,
It used to be
Oh,
on the
yeah.
right side of her face,
The
and
right
now it's on the
side, yeah.
left side. What is going on here?
like Falcone,
Animators!
but I would never.
Maybe that's how it reacts in the body, left side, right side.
Oh yeah, you're right. Or maybe it's trying to hide from the cops. It's like, oh, there's no mysterious material or substance in me. I'm just gonna slightly go. I'm on the other cheek now. Nothing in here. Nothing mysterious. Don't
Yeah.
analyze me, guys.
It's like
There was a
Venom.
voice
It's like
in
the
my ear
it just like
insisting Falcone
skirts over
was
to the
gonna
other
get
side
off.
whenever it's convenient.
And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Did you see anyone?
That's why
Maybe
I should've.
because somebody
We're
injected
miles
her.
away.
Oh, for sure,
Did you see
yeah.
a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember
Well-
some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Revolution. Oh, we got
something similar.
maybe Ra's al
Yeah.
Ghul.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant.
Penguin
I'm letting
did
you
bring
down.
up Revolution when we were
Yeah.
talking.
Lawyers for now.
Yeah.
He
But
did,
it's-
but
I don't know.
if we're
It's not
talking
enough.
like,
Tell you anything?
I don't see Penguin being the major player here.
Right. I
I
found,
found needle
I
marks,
think.
yeah.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
Yeah.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant.
Also, you can see it.
Yeah, exactly. Normally, human beings don't look like this.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
Forensics, but she's still alive. Not anymore.
Now we need ballistics in here.
And an autopsy. Stat.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I gotta lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
No comment, I guess.
No comment right now. Yeah.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips
Yeah,
are
this is the
moving,
worst possible
words
time.
are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Okay.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it
I
happened.
said no comment or ... Yeah, ... actually.
Oh yeah.
We said no
Don't
comment.
be like that, Bruce. Talk to me.
I didn't look at you. I looked away
Word
from
is
You
you.
made the choice to
Falcone
actively not talk
went
to
in
you.
Rockgate prison for life. A day after he showed
Take
up
a
at your
hit,
house.
buddy.
And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something.
But that's
I can
blackmail.
use.
No, thank you.
Who
I
We
know.
have no
A
comment.
cop? I can
So she's
tell by the
basically
way
saying
you're
if you
brushing
don't
me off, it's
give me
something.
anything, I'm going to say.
Yeah, no deal
Just
or ...
No deal.
again.
Something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
We didn't have to be
You should
cold
talk to
about
me,
it.
Bruce.
Yeah, I
This
know.
is coming out
I wasn't
whether you
anticipating
stonewall
like
me
that.
or not.
Yeah. You're a shitty reporter.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
that was the most extra way to go about it from that like dialogue wheel
He drives his normal car into the Batcave entrance?
into the Batcave. Yeah.
Yeah, good way to keep your secret.
Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his
Yeah,
cell.
so I'm thinking, if we're talking revolution, that's usually Ra's al Ghul's kind of
Right.
language.
From Montoya.
So maybe
true.
Penguin's working
Throw
for
that on
him.
the monitor.
That could.
residue
I mean, that
is
could
still
explain
Montoya.
the youthful
Similar
look
to
of
the
Penguin as well.
narrative I found at the docks.
I hope
Let's see what
that
we got.
it's just... I just hope it's not Joker, because
Ironic.
every... we don't need the
Yeah.
Joker to be the villain in every single Batman game.
Right.
Guessed naturally
Right.
he'd meet his
Joker,
maker.
don't get me wrong, guys. Joker is a fantastic villain. I just
Surrounded
don't...
by
He shouldn't be
police
the
who were
only
ordered
one.
to protect him.
It wasn't justice.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, he just would have said that to no matter what of
Yeah,
those choices.
any
was.
He
single
told
one.
you something
Yeah.
before he was killed.
He said we were
What did you
family.
learn?
Did he say our parents were corrupt?
He did. He did.
Okay.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
We saw the picture where they were hanging out in the living room. I mean, it might not have been Sunday dinner, but...
Well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father...
Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty close. It doesn't have to be on Sunday. That picture could have been any day.
Yeah, exactly.
Computers
Oh, no, it
pinpoint
wasn't
reference
Sunday
points to
dinner.
two
It was
compounds.
Monday afternoon tea.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Huge difference, bud.
All right, so this is going to be where we have to leave off for this episode before we get into this wiggly jiggly DNA mess.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see. We'll see what the RNA and DNA says from the crime scene in the next episode. But for right now, yeah, that'll do it for this episode of Batman Telltale Series. Wow.
All the people watching with like organic chemistry experience are like, that is not a DNA strand. I'm like, okay. I don't know what this compound is. I'm sorry. I'm just talking over here.
All I know is what the video game tells me.
And we don't even know that half the time because we're making jokes.
That's so true. Yeah, I haven't listened to a video game in years. Yeah, I mean, this episode was crazy. They just really crap hit the fan immediately afterwards. Like, that's so great. I miss the Telltale, like just the way they shift direction like that. It's so great.
Yeah, and that was exactly what we were hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
A Batman game with an M rating where they're not afraid to actually use it. Main characters in the universe are allowed to die. Like in the Arkham games, it seems like Arkham Knight, they had an M rating, and then they I don't want to get into too many spoilers for Arkham Knight, but there was, a little bit of like fake out deaths going on in that kind of game where, you know, use your M rating. It's okay to kill a main character. You're in your own universe. You don't have to be like the comics where everyone comes back.
Right. Yeah, it definitely, like, it makes such a more impactful, like, story and gameplay if you're able to actually have, like, major consequences for the people that are in the storylines that you're familiar with. Like, that doesn't mean that this is the only story moving forward, but it makes it so much more compelling when you get to see, like, oh, there's actual major consequences here, or, like, people's lives are definitely on the line. So you're gonna have to, like, make the right choices and go through it in a really systematic way. So that I love that they set the bar, like, there already, the beginning of the first episode. Or the second episode.
Absolutely. That's exactly, because that's the one failing of comic book writing. There are no stakes because you know they're not going to kill off any of the major characters. The few times they have, they just bring them back to life later. So there's no stakes and there are no consequences, and all the readers know that. So that's what this game we were looking forward to. Like, that rule is gone. It's its own self-contained universe, their version of the story. Any character can die. Anything's fair game because they got that M rating. So that's great. I want to see where they take it, and not disappointed at all so far. This is exactly what I was hoping for.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode and diving in more into into episode 2 here. So I guess we'll see you guys in the next episode for more Batman Telltale series.
Yeah, see you guys next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Yeah, they really outdid it for sure with the quick time event stuff here.
Knock him down, baby.